Hi there, this is Dan Roodt on the Free West Media YouTube channel, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so before. Well, the question today is Sweden cool for letting elderly people die of the coronavirus? Well, not only has everybody talked about the Swedish approach to the current coronavirus pandemic as being a very laid-back approach, not imposing hard forms of lockdown on its population. But President Trump has recently tweeted that he was right and that Sweden was wrong in following this kind of very easy approach. And to quote him directly, he said in his tweet that despite reports to the contrary, Sweden is paying heavily for its decision not to lock down. As of today, 2,462 people have died there, a much higher number than the neighboring countries of Norway, 207, Finland, 206, or Denmark, 443. And that's, unquote, the tweet by President Trump. And then he added, the United States made the correct decision. Yes, in fact, Sweden's, it's not only now in the top 10 countries, although it's got a fairly small population of about 10 million people. It's in the top 10 countries regarding infection, number of cases, as well as deaths, and also the proportionally 240 per million people have died in Sweden, which is a very high number, a lot higher than in the neighboring Scandinavian countries. Now, the other thing that's quite astonishing about Sweden is the kind of admiration or even obeisance that the Swedes have for their next door neighbor across the sea, across the North Sea, the United Kingdom. And because it seems that because Boris Johnson initially also followed an approach of not taking the virus too seriously, the Swedes thought they should emulate Great Britain on formulating their own health policy. In fact, there's one Swedish columnist, Peter Kadhammar, and he said that, he wrote that the Swedes are at least as cool as the British, as if it's cool to let your especially elderly people die of this COVID-19 disease caused by the coronavirus. You just don't care. In fact, some of the Italian experts on the disease and on the epidemic have told the Swedes that it's already too late for them to save their elderly people. They're going to have to turn away everybody from the hospitals over a certain age, and it could even be as low as 60. So a lot of people are going to die in Sweden as a result of the government trying to be cool, as this columnist has put it. In fact, he went on to say, this Peter Kadhammar columnist, he said, no country cultivates its peculiarities as much as the United Kingdom. No country is so proud of its features. He makes it sound like some kind of Monty Python movie that we are living through at present with the coronavirus. So if you can keep a stiff upper lip, even if your population is dying, then it's kind of funny or cool, as to use his term. Yeah, so it seems that Sweden has not made such a great decision, and a lot of the people elsewhere in a lot of countries who at first pointed to the Swedish example as a way of saving one's economy from the huge impact of the coronavirus, they are being proven wrong at the moment. Another place, of course, where mortality rates are high, and probably the province or state or subsection of a country that has the most cases, is New York State in the USA. There too, also because of the high density of the population, the state government has not been as efficient as, say, South Korea or Japan or Taiwan or any of these model countries in formulating a strategy towards the disease, and many tens of thousands of people are dying there. Of course, Britain, with its own kind of almost lackadaisical approach initially towards the virus, it has now got the second highest death toll in Europe after Italy, and it's probably going to overtake Italy quite soon, and it will have the sad distinction of being second on the list after the United States for having the most people having died of the disease. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe if you haven't done so before, and make sure you tune in regularly to follow our updates and commentaries on Free West Media. Don't forget also to read every day our website, freewestmedia.com, the only English language website in the world that covers the entire Europe and United States, United Kingdom, as well as Africa and even some of the Far East news in English, in an accessible and lively form, updated every day. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.